Welcome back to another video of Talking with T. Today we're talking about the Lions quarterback situation. Ever since the combine last weekend with Anthony Richardson posting up unreal numbers, and yesterday with the franchise tag deadline with Lamar Jackson getting a franchise tag, getting a non-exclusive deal to where he can negotiate with other teams, the Lions quarterback buzz, the Lions quarterback situation, whatever you want to call it, is up in flames. Everyone's like, we got to keep Goff. Some people are like, let's go get Lamar Jackson. Some people are like, we need to draft a quarterback. So what do I think, what does T think we need to do in order to address the quarterback situation? If you look back at my videos, I made a video a few weeks ago about this quarterback situation, and I have full confidence in Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff can take us to the next level. I think Jared Goff can take us to a Super Bowl. I really believe that, and I think he can win it. He's already been to one. He's got the right people in place now. He loves Detroit. Detroit loves him. I have no problem with Jared Goff. But now that you're throwing these Lamar Jackson rumors out there, right? People are like, oh, Lamar Jackson, Detroit's a potential suitor for him. I would not be opposed to going to get Lamar Jackson. You got Lamar Jackson and Ben Johnson's offense. I'm not afraid of that. And everyone's like, why would you pay a quarterback? You're going to have to pay a quarterback regardless, whether you draft one. Let's say we draft and hit on one, like a Patrick Mahomes hit or a Josh Allen hit, right? We hit on one of those quarterbacks. Eventually, you're going to have to pay that quarterback too. And then you guys are going to be like, I'm not paying him. Stop worrying about the salary cap and let the Lions worry about the salary cap. They'll figure out they're going to put the best team out. I have full confidence in Brad Holmes. I have full confidence in Dan Campbell that they'll put the best roster out there for us to win the North, host a playoff game, and eventually get to the Super Bowl. I have full confidence. Look what we did, not this past year, but the year but prior to that. We were 3-13-1, but every game with the lackluster of talent, the Detroit Lions were in those games and close. We were so close in those games that we kept losing them on heartbreaking field goals, all kinds of BS. So I have full confidence in Dan Campbell, full confidence in Brad Holmes to give us the right talent to go out there. So I don't want to hear about oh, it's too much money. I would take anybody off our practice squad and guarantee you Dan Campbell's going to get him right. He's going to make some plays for us. That's how I feel about this team. But we don't want that situation. I understand that. And I understand everybody else's point of view about bringing in Lamar Jackson. He wants fully guaranteed money. He's turning down like $240 million because he wants what Deshaun Watson had. I don't blame him. Go get your money. But if he wants to come here, man, it would take this offense to the next level. Him with Ben Johnson, DeAndre Swift, that backfield would be explosive. And you already got the Sun God out there on the to the right. And then you got Jamison Williams, and we're probably going to snag a wide receiver to hit the slot. You got Khalif Raymond. This offense would go to new heights with the former MVP, and he's 26 years old in his prime. So yes, I would take Lamar Jackson over Jared Goff. But right now, in the position that we're in, I'm totally cool with Jared Goff and finding him a backup quarterback. Because last week at the combine, we heard Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell talk about how we do need to address the backup quarterback position. We do need to get the quarterback room more talented, and I completely agree with that. But for right now, Jared Goff's our guy, and I don't really want to draft anybody early. The way I want to address the backup quarterback position is you got guys out there that are at the end of their careers, on their way out of the league. Matt Ryan, Jameis Winston, Carson Wentz, all those bridge quarterbacks that we all like to throw out there, the bridge quarterback term, right? I would gladly have Carson Wentz, Teddy Bridgewater, Jameis Winston, Matt Ryan sit behind Jared Goff and be our backup. Because if Jared Goff does go down, those guys are fully capable of coming in and winning us a football game. And then, now let's get into the draft. Do we draft a quarterback? This is the whole Anthony Richardson looks good last week. This is the whole smoke screen that comes around every combine. Last year, we had the whole smoke screen with Malik Willis. Everyone wanted to draft Malik Willis at number 2. And then last year, he gets in the games for the Tennessee Titans. He looks like not even a competent quarterback. Should be going to the USFL or should be even going to, the XFL. That's what you risk when you go in and draft a quarterback. You better know what he's going to be. You better know that he's going to succeed, man. Because if you waste a first-round pick, this is what really interests me about some of the fans' takes. They want to draft a first-round quarterback, but they're so scared of giving up a first-round pick because then we can't get a player like Aiden Hutchinson. Then we can't get a player that's going to impact our team. Boo-hoo. You get the MVP quarterback in a prime top 5 offense with weapons all around him, more weapons than he ever had in Baltimore, and you're telling me you wouldn't do it because you would have to give up one of the first rounders this year and a first rounder next year to where it's going to be a late round pick? Come on, use your head. Let's be smart. Let's add the most talent on this team that you can add, and let's get them to work hard. Let's fit that culture. Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, and Lamar Jackson would be awesome. That's exactly what I would like, but it's more than likely not going to happen. Brad Holmes is competent. Dan Campbell is competent. I'm a fan. I would love to have Lamar Jackson here, and I love Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff's a guy that can take us to that next level, but putting Lamar Jackson with Ben Johnson, and all the weapons around him, you got to be crazy to say you wouldn't want Lamar Jackson here. But I understand everyone's point of view. I understand the draft point of view. I understand why you don't want to get Lamar Jackson. I'm just saying I would like Lamar Jackson. It's probably not going to happen. We're probably going to roll with Jared Goff. And in all honesty, we're probably going to address the backup quarterback position in free agency with Jameis Winston, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, or whoever you want to name it, Gardner Minshew or something, if he's still not backing up Jalen Hurts next year. That's exactly what I would do. I would address the backup quarterback position through free agency, or I would go get Lamar Jackson. I'm not touching any of these guys in the draft. I don't trust quarterbacks through the draft unless you're getting a prime quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, or you're getting a prime quarterback like Stafford, or those guys that just go number one and you know they're going to be the number one quarterback for years on years on years. Because a lot of these quarterbacks, they got to go in the right system. And right now, we are the right system. But I'm not ready for it. I'm ready to keep rolling with Jared Goff, find him a backup, and let's keep it rolling. But I am not opposed to getting Lamar Jackson here. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. One Pride, signing out.